Blah, 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 blah. Time that mass level up. Yeah. Can't get to level 30 if I get an Act 4. That's gonna be interesting. I would always want to see what it would be like to play with a group of Necros. Even with one more Necro on the team. That'd be fucking stupid. You can have them go down like Golem line or something. Because like the Fire Golem's actually really good if you have. I just don't know if you could summon all the golems at once. That'd be awesome to have all golems attack. That'd be actually really good. Yeah, I never really like the golems too much though. Like fire golems, like average. Like people use the iron golem a lot because you can make it out of weapons. That makes it really fucking strong. And it gets massive thorns on it, so eventually it just kills people with thorns. But yeah, Butter, I don't know, well you're probably not on her now, but if you do get on it, yeah, I did play a little bit of the Forest. It's not bad. I'm not massively crazy about the style of survival and that. It's kind of, then again, I'm not used to it, so. I think multiplayer might be a little bit more fun. Multiplayer's always better. Just would be really nice to get someone to play Diablo with me. Like Diablo 2 would be nice. Diablo 4 coming out would be really cool. Depending on how the Necro is, I'll have to look at it and check it out. I'll probably read something up on it or something. Because the Necro's gonna be the same as this Necro, I've had to play with it. Yo, it needs a big ass amplify damage. Yeah, I still wish we had archers instead of mages. Or have both. They should have put more customs. Like if you could make like customize your skeletons where you can make like certain ones with whatever weapons you want to choose for them to have. You can have like a tanky one, a DPS one, a mage, an archer, and you can customize it like that. That'd be fucking amazing. They give more variations of playstyle. And maybe they choose what mages that you want. I fucking hate poison mages. They're fucking ferociously horrible. Poison mages suck all kinds of fucking dick. They're horrible. I never liked them that much. Yeah, I remember going through Hell Mode Act 3 for the first time with a really shitty sorceress. And just getting lucky enough to find all the magic find gear that you can find before the ruin stones even were existed. The enemies were actual easier. They made the enemies harder when the expansion came out. It made it a lot harder. Rare Lords should have had Magic Find on them so you can be able to find them easier, but they don't. I think they did that on purpose so when people actually do play, they do cows in hell. They'll just keep doing cows in hell, they'll find all this stuff in hell, cows. Like they'll do a cow just run, and then they'll do a hell cow run. I found a couple of things, but you have to do a lot though. If you're not strong enough, it takes quite a bit of time. It always does. When my pre-workout can start kicking in. Big ass, ate a fat steak, part of a steak. The steaks we have are fucking big ass cow steaks. Fucking huge. They're like 2-pounder steaks. I just hope her vibe's pretty good. I'm probably gonna get amplified damage. Well, I'll take that. All the dexterity. Saying the servers are going down? Is that what it said? Are you fucking serious? Why the fuck are we going down? These servers go down quite a bit. I'd definitely say this is probably one of the easiest characters to play with. 100%. Very easy to play with. Very easy to make. Like, you don't need a lot of strength or dex or even vitality or even energy. You just kind of... I just put a lot of stuff into vitality. I just make myself do a tanky necro, which is, well, stupid, but... it helps out in the long run. But of course, as you get stronger in that, you start finding decent rune lords and that, you'll be able to push out a whole bunch of really good shit. Especially once you get teleport, you can magic find this character pretty easily. I do gotta make my barbarian because I got an executioner sword, so you can at least go through the bulk of hell with that weapon. Well, as my strength's high enough, I should be able to do at least 3,000 or 4,000. At least 3. Ooh. Yeah, I remember when I made a shout barb. I had 2 hearts oaks. I had everything in my whole game. I did a lot of trading with stone, cinnamon joins and shit. I had so many of them. Damn, that wind's changing so much. The temperature's going up like crazy. Get a whole bunch of summer air coming in. Got nothing but a constant blow job. It been blowing hard too. That's my favorite.
Server going down in 25 minutes.
Dude, your servers go down so much, bro. What the fuck? Do you stop going down so damn much? Like, for real, dude. It doesn't make any sense why you keep going down so much. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind playing Killing Floor for about an hour or so, but still. I want to play this. I can do some back and chest today. I do my triceps, yesterday, but that's okay. I can do them today. It's really cool about working out that. If you miss certain body parts in that because you're just exhausted. Yesterday was, a lot of shoulders and biceps. You can just always do it the next day. You always got more time. Get on my pretty. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Yeah. Okay, this part good. It's kind of funny with this. I haven't played with my barbarian at all, and normally it's like the first class in all my pick because he's like the easiest class to play with.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Ormus can tell me more about it.
7, almost 10. There we go. That helped up. I have a I've been watching a lot of reviews of the new Witcher series. Oh, it's a big pile of dog shit. And big old man droopy balls. And like They have so much, like, different kinds of, like, race and all this fucking... I don't know, Hollywood's a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. They use so much emotions to pull people in, and, like, no, I don't fucking care. I mean, the Witcher series has nothing to do with the actual Witcher. It's just an enormous amount of fucking people that should not exist in that time. As in, like, the actual, like, culture and that, like, the race of them and that, or whatever it is. That's fucking cringy as fuck. You're sitting there like, what the fuck is this? And, like, yeah, like, a whole bunch of gay people. You got a couple black people. You got an Asian. You got an Irish man. You got people that are supposed to be brother and sister, but they're like two different races. What the fuck is so stupid? Who fucking cares? Do they not understand that they're driving Hollywood into the ground? They're digging their own fucking grave. They're trying so fucking hard. They're trying so fucking hard. They're like, come on. Eventually we're gonna trick them. Eventually we're gonna get them. Eventually they're gonna, you know, become one of us kind of thing. It's like, no. People don't give a fuck about you anymore. Hollywood's dead. It's dead. Only people that watch their shows is flip off their brains every 5 seconds. Because they had a hard day at work, they don't watch something that has a semblance of excitement, but when they turn their brain back on, they're like, what is this? It's shit. It's all garbage. I mean, Black Adam wasn't too bad. You know, The Rock is quite believable. No, I would never say The Rock wasn't, you know, a bad thing with, you know, with Black Adam. He did really good, you know, all the steroids and shit. That dude did a lot. Dude's 50, you know, he's got fucking, that's all he does is exercise. He's like Michael Hearn. He wakes up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, he hits the weights and that. He goes on his photo shoots for like 10 fucking hours and that. Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of shit to do. I'll get that for right now. And it is a lot of fucking work. For what? You already got millions of fucking dollars. You got your own vodka company, you got your own energy drink, pre-workout company. I mean, at least they're doing something to, like, make people money in that. They're making business in that. Unlike these retarded politicians that we deal with. They don't make anyone fucking money. They're all like, no. Like, we don't care. Because we never did care. Surprise! Yeah! I'm not even joking. Because when you're in show business, you like fans, you like to create something. That's the point of being an actor or an actress. You create something. You're there to entertain. That's it. So many times when people come out and said, entertain, that's it. Don't speak. You have no reason to speak. You're an entertainer. You just have a lot of fucking money because you're an entertainer. That's your goal. Entertain. Shut the fuck up. Entertain. The number one thing is most people try way too fucking hard to try to change the way of society and that. And people believe that shit. People believe The Rock's natural. Dude's not natural. He's too fucking old. But people want to believe in this shit. It's like, dude, if you ever lifted weights, you would know. I know. I lift weights. Dude's unnatural. Dude's Not natural death. But they want for people to believe, well, you don't lift hard enough. It's not about how hard you lift. You can only lift so much before your body, has to break down. And you have to recover. It's all about the recovery. But if you recover faster, you can constantly lift more.
Back it? Never.
So every time you fall asleep, you have to, what? Recover. And once you recover, guess what happens? You build more muscle. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go through all this again. And not everyone understands that because they don't lift weights. Even if they lift weights in high school, they don't understand the science for it. I guess no one ever teaches them shit. Our teachers in school are all a bunch of fucking, I don't even know if they're all weirdos, but it's whatever it is. Good bug. Accuracy. Go false.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
As yours, I'm just trying to get up some levels now because I want to get up. Oh yeah, as close to 30 as possible so I can get resurrection. To make it easier to kill Diablo, now if I can resurrect all those Venom Lords or whatever. That's what you do, you resurrect all the Venom Lords and that you kill at the last one. Before you open up the last portal, you resurrect a whole bunch of them. Then you go in and you fucking tear apart Diablo. Same thing with Mephisto, you resurrect all those Traveler guys. And they'll be like a defense sponge. And they'll really fuck people up. But yeah, every class is good in this game. It's just a variation of how you play. Oh, fuck! A lot of sneezes in the morning time. Pumping all that shit out of my system. They got a lot of my drugs in me. Drugs. I'm not doing drugs from that. It's natural drugs. It's all natural. The only thing that's made is meth and heroin. Everything else is pretty damn natural. Which is not the best for you. Nah, I took my fat burner. It works though. It works really fucking good. I got some I bought a bottle of this what's it called? Umzu Texex or whatever it's called. I'm gonna try that out for 30 days or whatever. Then I'm gonna go buy a Great Doucette stuff because his stuff's fucking cheaper. Yeah, because that shit's... The shipping's fucking ridiculous. They charge you so much money for shipping. But this stuff works really good, you know. It'd be worth it. But if it doesn't work that good, then it's gonna be like, eh. So I need to make more money in that so I can level out everything. That's the reason why I hope my other GM fucking calls me so I can hopefully get a full-time job there from Diablo. I don't even care if he pays you 15. If he pays you 14 or close to 15, that'd be fucking really nice. Then I'm always expecting to make only $500 a week, which is plenty of money for me. Yeah, my dad was like talking to me about he brought up poverty. He said people that make under $80,000 a year in poverty. Like no one, or it was like $50,000 a year. Like $50,000, half of $100,000, you're in poverty. How the fuck are you in poverty? If you add that up, you're making over. You're making like 3,000, 4,000, 4,000 a month. How the fuck are you in poverty? What? I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why? I got 7 now. Fuck yeah.
I can't use this yet.
Ooh. Like, why would you be in poverty? Most people don't even make fucking 35,000 a year, more or less. Fucking 50,000 a year. You know, as long as you're working that, you maintain good flow of money flow, and that you should be able to have everything that you need for the most part. If you're a fucking moron with your money and that, then of course you're gonna be fucking broke as fuck because you're an idiot. Like, I don't buy clothes, I buy supplements. Once I get the right supplement that I actually do enjoy, which I enjoy the 213. That's amazing. The Ecto Builder, I like that a lot. I'm buying from people that actually do give me a good price, not just overly budgeting their shit. Like Amzu, a little over budget. Their shipping is fucking like 10 fucking dollars. Shipping. And they add, it's like, holy shit, $10? That's a lot for shipping. When I go to Greg Doucette's, his shipping's free. So which one will I go for? His stuff's cheaper. I'm gonna look up his stuff right now. I'm gonna look up his test stuff. And I don't care about all that shit. Look at that shit really quick. The other one, that bottle I got was like $70 fucking dollars. He's having 60% off on all this crap. G-Test is fucking sold out. His stuff is $50. Let's see what Green's having it. Has the same thing as the other one does. It's $50. I bet there's no shipping and handling. I bet it's save like at least $10 to $12. Get the same exact fucking shit. But we'll see. Come on, baby. You're already outside, poopy butt. Yes, you're outside eating all the poo poo. Wanna come to bed? Up. Get up here, old puppy. What are you doing there? Come on. What are you doing there, big puppy? No. No, you don't need that. That'll make your tummy hurt. What? What? Yeah, big old puppy. Come here, Liger. Hey, I got big old puppy face. You got big puppy face. There you go. Hey, baby. What you doing, big puppy? Go lay down. Go lay down. You just want some love. You want some of that love. I believe the servers are going to shut down a little bit, so I'll probably end up getting on some killing floor. I got to do some little bit of shit today. I need to find that, that force thing. Don't forget to like, guys. If you are subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you can. So I got the 250. 250! But yeah, the new Witcher series is shit. I'm watching quite a bit of reviews of it. God, it's so cringe. I don't know how these fucktwads even fucking create anything at all. It is just cringe as fuck. Like, it blows my fucking mind. Like, what happened to good creators? Like, they just give these guys, you know, a bunch of fucking paintbrushes and that, and they paint big-ass fucking words and that, and they're like, oh, cool, yeah, we'll use that. And the words are, like, the writers just write really stupid shit, like, woman good, man bad kind of bullshit thing, whatever the fuck it is. It's so fucking stupid. This is garbage. And they just throw money at all these actors and actresses, and they'll like, make this show for us, and it's like, this show sucks. Like, we'll give you money, and then they think they're gonna make something out of it, and then when they don't, they complain about it. Dude, if you haven't made anything good in the last couple years, you probably should stop making shit. That's why you see all these companies trying to change. They're trying to literally get rid of people. That trend is, the old is gone, the new's coming in. That's why Elon Musk bought Twitter. He knew it was a failing company. He said, well, fuck, I can make this a multi-trillion-dollar company very easily. Just do this and do that and do this and do that. And all of a sudden, bam, you know, he'll make his billions of dollars back rather easily. But you need billionaires. You need people to buy shit to make shit better. All these dumbass people, they keep complaining about billionaires because they're billionaires. They don't do nothing with their money. They sit around and do press conferences and just complain to a bunch of fucking seals, a bunch of duck-da-does that sit there all day and praise them when they say men are bad. They're like, oh my god, maybe I should get rid of my husband and date a woman now. These people are fucking retarded. I don't know how people even, like, live. They follow every trend possible to try to be the next popular person. They try so hard. Like, The View's audience is all a bunch of dumb fucking twat waffles. They're all probably just really stupid people. I can't say that they're bad people. No. But, like, you can't steal their thunder away, because when The View was sitting there, had, who was it on there? They had a senator on there, Ted Cruz. And the audience was bashing the shit out of Ted Cruz. And you had Whoopi Goldberg like, bitch, you ain't stealing my thunder, and told them all to shut the fuck up. That's how it is. They don't care for each other. They're in a little group, and it's like, you're a peasant to me, so fuck off. You're just here because we're paying for you to be here, right? That's all it is. They're all paid interns. And that shit was hilarious. I saw the video. Because she was being kind of right about it. It's like, we're going to be balanced about these situations and that, because we're not going to be, you know, just torch you. We have to listen to people. Well, yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. You've been doing this shit for 20 fucking 30 years. You used to be a good actress. You know, I liked you when you were younger and that, but then you turned to this, like, crazy psychopath, and now she said some cringy ass shit. I know it's not her. I know it's the elites above her are telling her. They're saying, hey, black woman, do what you do best. Victimize yourself. It's like, but I don't want to do it. We'll give you money. Okay. That's what they do. They do it for the money. And why do I say like that? Because that's what they created. They create the victim mentality. And they attack the black community. 24/7. They attack you. They gave you drugs. They gave you, you know, drug trades, gun trades. They gave you all that shit. All of it's produced by elites. You think they give you that shit just to make it, you know, make you feel good about yourself? Fuck no. They create the society that you live in. And you're doing it because it's easier. That's why I know, that's why a lot of inner city people don't respect the fucking law. They hate cops. Why? Because they break the law all the damn time. And then they want to complain about it. Well, I was in jail for 5 years because I was a fucking moron. Everyone does stupid shit. I didn't do it. I didn't do drugs and trade drugs and shoot people and shit. So then you start looking at all the statistics of why people do such stupid shit. Because they were put into that position. I can't say it was their fault. No, it's not their fault. I mean, yeah, they made the choice, but when you're a teenager, you can't make choices on your own. You want to be popular. You want to be cool. That's all it is. So then you go into this world that you're just a fucking dumbass to begin with, then. And guess what happens? I work with people like that. Half the people I work with have all been in prison. They're good people. They're not bad people. They ain't kill anyone or anything like that, but they, you know, they did drug trades and did stupid shit. But they lost 5 years of their life. And now they came back, you know, and they're not doing that shit. Because one of the things they were doing is they were chasing easy money. They still have that mentality. They want to chase that money. They care about it so much. Like, dude, it's okay to have money, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You make money just to spend money on doing the same things you were doing before. You're just working now. So you go to strip clubs still. You still, you know, you don't do the drugs. You don't sell the drugs. You do other things that are narcotics to begin with, like, you know, nicotine. It's still the same thing. It's just a different volume, a different portion, a different sort of thing. And you start realizing that, what could be better? I don't know, meditating, be a spiritual person, you know, live by a good word, you know, live by other means of life, study other people that have better quality of life than you, not even saying more money, just have overall better quality of life than you. Like me, I'm always happy. I don't do drugs. I don't need to smoke fucking anything. I'm always feeling good. Learn supplementation. It's cheaper. It's more effective. It lasts longer. Makes your body develop to where you probably won't take it anymore. There's all kinds of things you can do. But they don't want to listen to it. They don't want to exercise. They don't want to, develop themselves in that. Because all those narcotics, nicotine, weed, it all makes you lazy. Sometimes it doesn't. Well, fuck, 1 out of 1,000 people might not be lazy. Might be more productive.
Do you like TikTok, Cody?
Nah, I don't care for TikTok too much, man. Fuck them up, guys. Fuck them up! The funny thing is, like, the farther you get away from the inner cities, the more you start to see
Why?
that people are not like that at all. Like, they're not even close. They don't even understand it. I talk to people from other countries that they all say the same thing. They're like, why do the black community act like that? I'm like, because, you go to England, their black people act nothing of ghetto. Most of them just act like normal fucking people. They're just English. They're just people. They go to freaking anywhere else. You go to certain parts of our own damn country. Same thing. I talk to people from Colorado on that. They're like, I don't see how they act like this. Like, talk to people fucking from Africa, South Africa, and that. Black people from South Africa. Same thing. They're like, I don't know why they're so ghetto. Why?
To ban TikTok, Cody or not Cody?
I mean, TikTok itself is not bad. It's where it originates from. It's a Chinese organization, and China is trying to tap into our data and start to use our shit against us, I guess. Because China's economy is about to fucking go into the shitter. Because their people are starting to go against their country because their government sucks ass. They're a bunch of super commies. Because I know a lot of people think it's bad to talk about stuff. President of China? Something Yang, or what the fuck his name is, I don't know. They're about ready to have a fucking civil war. It's coming. It's almost there now. Their people are... They're really fighting. And I'm happy that they're fighting because they need to. China's been treated like shit for fucking like 100 years or something like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, the same thing with China and that. It's nothing to do with how China is and that. You gotta educate your people. You gotta educate yourself. It ain't about going to school. It's all about projecting your mind in an open way. Be part of nature. You are nature. Smell the motherfucking flowers. A flower stimulation can make you happy, because that's the whole point of flowers. That's what they smell. You ever smell a flower and you get happier? Well, yeah, that's how it works. A simple aroma from a flower can make you happy. That's why women like when you give them flowers. It makes them happy, makes them excited, and it gives you easy pussy. If you really like someone that's the pheromones and shit. Learn this stuff for the love of God. Learn simple biology. Learn how the body works. You can make yourself feel better without actually doing all this fucking shit. Easily. You just have to try. Now, back in the old days, you know, people worked out more, they did more things because they weren't so saturated with stuff. Video games and shit. It doesn't mean you can't do it. Like, well, I'm about ready to do some workouts in a little bit anyway. Is that fucker gonna pop out? What the fuck am I stuck on? Oh, there he is. Nice. Okay. Yeah, TikTok's a fucking mess. TikTok is just a... I don't know how the fuck people even watch TikTok. People are so, like, brain fucked up. I mean, it's... And dudes don't know shit. Right? I hate when I see, like... I'm busy. I hate when I see, like, overly, like, obese people. And yes, it's a hard subject to talk about. When I see people that are obese and then I see that you can take, like, a certain supplement that can help you out in a fucking life-changing way. And they don't see themselves getting better. And I say, well... if you want to get better, you have to be able to do stuff that's going to be a hard change. All about flavoring. People say artificial sugars are horrible for you. I've been drinking artificial sugars for the last 10 fucking years. Or really, at least the last 5 years doing pre-workouts and that. You know, I haven't got fucking... my kidneys haven't failed on me and that. It's been so much fucking bullshit. And people say drink normal soda is better than drinking diet soda. I'm like, how? Diet soda is pure calorie intake. You want to lose weight, you gotta drink something you like. You might as well drink a Diet Coke. Just have a fucking normal Coke. Normal Coke's horrible for you. Or drink a light soda. Like my soda I like to drink. I drink a little bit of Diet Coke and that. It's not bad. A lot of times I don't even drink any of that shit at all. I'll drink like G Fuel and that, energy drinks and shit. But then again, you get oversaturated with that stuff too. But you gotta learn. Use your fucking brain. Look up stuff, study stuff, understand stuff. Go through the psychological ways of doing things, and you'll learn more. You'll develop more. You'll be smarter. It does take time to learn, but you gotta do it, because what else do you have to do? You just say I work all day. Why do you work all day? If you say, I pay a lot of bills. What kind of bills do you pay? I pay all the normal bills I pay. There's always excess bills, that's why you're broke. I hear that shit all the time. Well, I pay... oh, yeah, you do pay a lot of bills. You pay car insurance, you pay a car payment. Once car payment's done, you pay a fucking rent payment. You live in an apartment, you pay $1,000, $800 a month an apartment. Utilities, they never talk about utilities, they're cheap as fuck. You might pay like $300 with the utilities. Maybe $4, depending on how shitty the fucking year is. If you get paid every other week, you get paid over $1,000 a week, or every other week. Say like $1,200 or $1,300. You can afford all your bills just right there, for the most part. People are like, I want medical insurance. What do you want medical insurance for? What the fuck doesn't he do for you? Everything's natural. Oh yeah, I like to go to a doctor checker. You know what doctors tell you when you check up? Stop eating shit and start doing this. You don't listen to him anyway. My dad's like that. My dad has to go to a doctor. The doctor has to tell him to stop eating like shit year after year after year, and then tells people that he's healthy. But when you look at him, he's not healthy at all. He's overweight. You know, he's starting to lose muscle mass, which means his test scores are getting low. So he's starting to lose, you know, testosterone up the ass. He's starting to get a lot of estrogen. Because he eats like, you know, he doesn't eat completely like shit, but he has his moments where he eats like crap. He doesn't exercise. It's excuse making. It's like his life is like, all of his brothers look fucking amazing. They're all skinny, they're all toned men. Because they're probably all on HRT.
I can't carry anymore.
You know, he could easily be on HRT. So he just talk to the doctor. Doctor will give him HRT. He's at that age, he can do HRT. And he'll like change completely. He'll gain most of his muscle back, his size will get back, he'll feel more healthier than that, but you don't want to take that. And it has nothing to do with that he doesn't want to, it has something to do with the mindset of your mind. You can believe that you're something, but normally you're not what you believe. People can believe, I can see the skinniest dude in the world, he can believe he's strong. He can say it all he wants. Even if a guy like me picks up something he can't pick up, be like, I can do that. And he tries to do it, and he can barely do it, and then he complains about it because it's heavy. But when he goes home from work and he talks to all his friends, he's like, I'm super strong. That guy's just on steroids. That guy takes all these supplements and that, and I don't want to, and I don't want to lift weights to be strong. I'd rather just pretend that I'm strong. Wow. You're a fucking moron. To pretend to be strong is not be strong at all. Most teenagers do that. Most young adults do that. Because I used to be like that. But now that I lift weights and that I understand how it works, I'm losing the fucking weight. I'm gaining the size. I take stuff that supports my testosterone, you know, system. That I take stuff that supports my neurological system. I take stuff that supports my muscular, you know, system, my bone system, and all that shit. I take stuff that actually helps promote my body to be healthier and to be younger. And I'm happy that I'm doing it. It feels great. Sometimes I have a little bit too much energy in that. Like right now, my energy's peaking right now. I gotta take a huge shit. Basically what I'm telling you is spend your money where it's worth spending on. Anything you can use over and over again for decades, it's going to be worth the money in that. Bowflex weights. Amazing. They're easy to use. You click, 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 click. You go through your weights and that. And then you push it. Once you start seeing the muscles gaining, once you start seeing your strength getting stronger, you know, you start getting stronger in that, you start feeling really amazing. My strength has increased quite a bit. My shoulder strength has increased by at least 3 to 4 pounds, if not more. I'm noticing the difference. You know, I'll be going up to 20 pounds probably in the next, like, week or two, doing these 20 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Most guys can't even pick up 20 pounds like this. Why? Well, that's the reason why. You don't strength train. And what does that do? Well, if I get better, which means the quality of life gets higher. And if I look better, my YouTube channel gets better because it's all about attraction. And if I feel better, I can talk better, I can understand more, I can go through the routines. And have people come on like, oh my god, how'd you get so big? And then train people. Just do what I do and just do it in this way. It's basic lifting strategies. You don't need a fucking, a muscle scientist to tell you how to lift weights. You do it based upon how you feel. Feeling's everything. Everyone has different muscle lengths, everyone has different genetics, so everything might be a little bit different. There's no magic pill. You know, if the weight's uncomfortable, you think you have to pick up 50 pounds and go, ugh, like a fucking moron? No, you can pick up 10 pounds and do that. The strength comes in whenever you build the strength up. You know, I pick up heavy-ass bus stubs and I load those motherfuckers up at work. And say if someone like looks at me and that and they're all like surprised and I'm like, you know, picking up, you know, what they think is heavy in that, and it's actually rather light to me. I mean, after a while it gets heavy because I lose my strength. Eventually I'm gonna drop. That's how it is. Good day. I'm gonna put this actually. That's actually a really good one. I got a lot of fucking runes. These are the highest runes I have as pole. That's how it is. So you can literally start with very little weight and just start to do it. Easy science that I know about, if you're burning the muscle fibers, which means you're splitting them, that burning is a side effects of lactic acid. You're gonna build, you're gonna get more muscle as long as you maintain protein values every 3 to 4 hours. Most people are barely awake for 12 hours, so you got 12 hours of eating, and you're gonna build. Yes, there's science to say you might build faster if you eat a little bit more protein. Just eat the fucking protein. Tear down the muscle fibers. Fuck them up, guys. Yeah. Work out your whole entire body. Hip thrusts for the glutes and lower back. You go do some quads with that. Ear squats and that. It does your glutes and your quads and all that stuff too. Hip thrusters are really good. I like them a lot. Don't think about what other people think about you. They're just jealous because they can't maintain what you got. That's normally what it is. They want to cry, bitch, and moan because they look like shit, and they're like, say, I ask them the specific question, like, hey, you know, tell me how to lift, you know, what do you know about this and that and this and that. Now they want to pretend. Fairy tale land. You'd be surprised how many people live in fairy tale land. I used to live in fairy tale land. That's how I know. There's a lot of people. They live in fairy tale land. They feel like they have to be, as I say, like psychologically, they feel like they have to be with a woman to feel complete as a man. That's fairy tale. That's the Prince Charming and all that, but that's fairy tale. You don't need. You want a woman, but you don't need a woman. You want a relationship, the fuck is that? What am I walking on? Is that a log? What's in the way right there? What is that? There's nothing there. I can't walk through it. Whatever. Yeah, you don't need a relationship, you want a relationship. It might be a need because you might need more money. Well, of course you need more money because you spend too damn much. Or you don't work enough. Or you're not doing extra... I'm not doing no extra, stuff and I have to be able to make the money you need. Like one of the waitresses I talked to, she's doing that. She does internet work with her. She does cam girl bullshit. And in her mind that she likes using guys to a certain extent. And just they're like, why? That's a mentality of disaster for womanhood. It's constantly focused on using men and then try to figure out new ways of using men. Be a cam girl. That's cool. Develop yourself more. Educate yourself more about how to be more productive in that world. The biggest thing is, you still gotta be productive with your own self and grow without relying on everybody else's money, which is, what cam girls normally do. They start getting really antsy. I see some cam girls are always on like the YouTube news shit. But some guy tips them $1, and they're like, "That's not enough money. You have to tip $10 or more." It's like, bitches, it's because they want so much money, and that's because their lifestyles are so dramatically changed because of the money they make. And it's like, what the fuck? Are you serious, bitch? It's like, if someone gave me $1, I'd be appreciative of it because I don't have a lot of money. Well, it doesn't matter. It matters that the person's willing to do something because of your entertainment. That's it. And these bitches get overly spoiled. That's why they try new things out. Like Amber tried to do whole fart in a fucking jar thing. And it was nothing but spraying perfume in a jar and selling fucking cheap ass perfume in a jar. So these dumb motherfuckers are like, oh my god.
Sexy maybe then.
Well, it doesn't even matter. It just gets old. If you see the same thing over and over again, you're going to get bored of it. Doesn't matter if it's a fat titty in your face all damn day. Human beings our bodies get bored of shit very easily if you keep seeing the same thing over and over again. It's the belief that keeps you going. So when someone believes in something, say like if someone's addicted to Amaranth, they're addicted to her as a drug. They like the dopamine they like that jerk off dopamine that they get from her. It becomes a drug. So they, in their minds, every time they see Amaranth, she wears slightly different clothes, they get that arousal factor again. And then they want to give her more money. And all of a sudden, it's just like, it's an addiction. It becomes a drug. And that's what normally happens. And that's what you see. That's why people like sit on there and watch certain streamers. It becomes a pleasure system. It can't always be sexual, no. The pleasure system can just be sheer entertainment. But it becomes part of your life. It becomes a lifestyle. So when someone comes on, they want to watch. Because they see that it's something that makes them happy. That's what it's there for. So all of these things are just simple addictions. It's like with streaming and that. I cannot play a game without streaming. It's a simple addiction. Because I know I can probably gain a sub or two if I play this game. Or if I'm just on, period. If there's not one day that I'm not on, I'm not getting anything out of it, right? So it could be a day I could gain 10 or 20 subs. And that sub gaining gives me a dopamine rush. It makes me feel good about myself and feel like I accomplished something. Like, I jumped up at 3 or 4 subs. It was like 5 subs. I feel accomplished. Because I want to reach 240 by the end of the year. I reached my goal. Now I want to reach 250. The numbers never stop. Until I feel that I'm satisfied with the numbers. With the money I might be making because of monetization. A lot of people get addicted to that. They like to see the numbers get higher. You know, will my lifestyle change? Yeah. If I made the money that I want to make off my channel, I'd be sitting there not working at all. I would not work a job that I don't fucking like. I'd get a job that's easier for me just to maintain the drama so I can talk about something. Because just sitting at home streaming, I have to say it's not always going to be, you know, fun. I gotta have that drama. I gotta have that, you know, release. It makes it fun. That's why I talk about dumbass people at my job. That's why people bring up news all the time. They're constantly bringing up stuff. Like the new Witcher series. Horrible. Blood Origins? Horrible. That's just a really bad fucking series. It is ferociously horrible. That's what we look forward to. Every single day I go on there and I watch Salty Cracker. I love his stuff. He's hilarious. And it gives me a little insight about what's really going on in the world to a certain extent. And all he's doing is reading articles and being funny. I enjoy people making fun of dumbass shit. It's amazing. Because back in the old days, you know, working was... It was an excitement to go to work and that, and hang out with your friends at work and shit, and go to the bars, or...
Sometimes, you know, in my view, sometimes people don't know what they truly want, but they get mad they don't get it anymore.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of complexities with all that stuff, or complexities. There's a lot of issues with stuff of that nature. That's why it's a growing effort. So, like, if someone wants to watch me, and they get upset because I talk about, you know, inner city culture and how fucking shitty it can be sometimes, and people live in the inner city and they don't think it's shit, which is a fucking lie, because all of them already know it's shit, they're gonna get offended instantly. It doesn't matter what I say. I could be 100% right and try to, like, find a way to fix the solution or have a solution to their problem, and they still are gonna fucking hate me. That's what you're talking about. That's what it is. So when you start seeing all these things, internet back then was just simple, like play a game, go online, and go jerk off to some fucking porn. That's basically what internet was there for.
Well, that is the truth.
And that's just the side effects of internet. Internet has made everyone... It's put people together that want to find people just like them. But there's a lot of stupid people that are connecting, and they're making more people dumb. That's how you get YouTube. That's how you get Twitter and all these online sites and that. And they made people millionaires and billionaires and shit. Like Mr. Beast. His content's fucking horrible. I don't even know what the fuck he even does. He makes random ass content. He doesn't do it to simply educate people. He does it because it's easy money. He sees it as a challenge. That's why he makes multi-million-dollars a year. And he don't give a shit about the fucking money. He just makes it just because he likes to make it. It's fun to him. It's interesting to him. Same thing with PewDiePie. Same damn thing. You have a gigantic platform But PewDiePie's trying to teach people about steroids and that, not to take them and that, and, you know, how fake reality is, and he's not even lying. There's a lot of fake bullshit out there. So to have social media and these big, you know, big gigantic people with all these subs and that, they can change the reality of the world. If they all got together and start to do stuff and that, the whole reality would change. People would follow them to the break of death. That's the whole point. They're like a little miniature cults. So whatever they say, more or less likely they're going to do. So to inform people about healthy decisions and that, to make life healthier, the whole generation gets better. But when people don't want to do that, guess what happens? The generation gets stupider and stupider and stupider. Then all of a sudden everyone's a fucking moron. And it starts all over again. There's always going to be one person that's going to think outside the box, and then another person, then another person, another person. All of a sudden you got hundreds of thousands of people thinking outside the box, and then it grows all over again, and it keeps on repeating. Then you get a bunch of dumb fucks, because people want to push dumb shit like drugs and Xanax and all these fucking drugs and shit that don't do anything for you and make it worse for you. Because it's all about money exchange, simple market money exchange. So the few can get rich, and everyone else gets broke because they buy all their shit. That's why they want you to take drugs. That's why they want you to drink beer and, you know, and take aspirin and shit and do all this crap and that. It doesn't do anything for you. It just makes it life a slightly easier. They make it fun.
Break the circle.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I talk the way I talk. Because people need to understand how it is that you can actually break and eat. You can actually do better. Like, I wasn't a big supplement person. I take supplements all the damn time. They improve my life a lot. I meditate. You know, I love nature. I love to be involved with nature all the time. I love just looking outside and see how beautiful our world is. Other people can't even do that. They sit there and they're worried about the next paycheck so they can get a clothing line, so they can buy another Air Jordan. That's all they care about is all this stuff and that doesn't do anything for them. But to say, hey guys, I got the newest, latest Air Jordan. It has golden strip on it. It's worth 10 cents, but I paid $500 for it. To me, I'm like, what the fuck, are you retarded? And then they cry about it because you go against what they like. Why the fuck would you spend? I can buy a console for $500. A fucking piece of leather? Stitched together and glued soles on? You're all like, yay. Oh, you're saying that you're rich, but how are you rich? You're not rich. If you were rich, you wouldn't be working 2 jobs. If you were rich, you wouldn't be working a job at all. You'd be standing home getting your dick sucked by a sexy-ass fucking hoe with big-ass titties and shit. Because you're not rich, you're broke. You're making them rich because you're broke. The cycle works like that. To make them rich, they have to sell you. They have to take part of your soul away and say, hey, this is cool. This is rad. This is awesome. They're like, yeah, this is cool. This is rad. This is awesome. And all of a sudden, they're sitting there taking all your money away. And then you're broke as fuck, and then you're complaining about being broke. But the first thing people complain about, I pay bills. I pay credit card bills because you buy too much shit. Well, no. Because I have car insurance. They bring this shit up all the time. You have to pay for that. Because you need a car to go to work. You have to pay for bills inside your fucking damn house because you live inside a house. You don't have to buy Air Jordans. You don't have to buy all that fucking makeup and that. You don't have to buy all those stupid fucking clothes and that. You don't have to do any of that stuff. To cover your nasty, ugly-ass self up because you're overweight, you don't want to work out, you don't want to take simple supplements that are cheaper than the clothes that you fucking buy. Most shirts are $40 fucking dollars. I'm going to go through this cycle. That circle you're saying is trying to be broken. This is how dumb it is. You're broadcast this shit through advertisement to buy shit. Every single time. If it works or if it doesn't work. I like buying supplements. People say, well, supplements are stupid. But you buy Air Jordans that you don't even wear. People buy guns they don't even shoot. Why? Just to have it? The supplements I have to take. I have to absorb in my body to be able to notice that there's a difference. I use the fucking supplements. That's why I buy them. I use my PS5 every day. I use my computer every day. I use my TV every day. That's worth buying, right? If I had a stack of Air Jordans on the side and I waited for Michael Jordan to fucking die, and what am I do? Sell his products for... and then become rich, maybe? That's what it is. It's hilarious. The more you talk about it, the more you start to think, oh, that's how they get you. They get you every single motherfucking time like that.
A temple's dark power.
Very brutal world, but it is what is.
Yeah, it's an easy cycle to break, though. All you have to do is notice it. If you notice the cycle, you can break it very easily. But it's all about your damn feelings. That's how they get you.
I can't.
So if your feelings are disrupted by being a fucking moron, then you're going to stay a moron. You're going to complain about it. You're going to go against people who are trying to help you. Every single fucking damn time. Always will.
I can't use this yet.
100%. That's how I used to be. I was in that vicious cycle. That's why I'm talking about it, because it makes fucking sense. The secret of being rich or being healthy is right in front of you. You either have to be the one to take it or not. If you don't take it, that's your own damn fault.
The key is to avoid people at all costs.
Well, you can avoid people, but you gotta avoid the certain kind of people, Matt. So there's certain sectors of people that are going to be bad influence on people, especially children. And then that's where people grow up to be really fucking stupid.
Good day.
Here, give me the potion. Where's that? And that's what it is. It's a structure. It's a foundation that you build up when you're a child. And every generation has their specific children.
You can maybe scam people or rather just have fun and not blame others.
Yeah. It's a cycle of life. You're always going to have whatever entertainment you're going to have. You either can make it a lot or you can make it a little. A lot of people make it a lot, so you try to find it. I know people that literally, most times I see women do this, sexting, where they will sit there and they will take pictures of themselves over and over again, send it on social media so they can get someone to like them. So they don't like themselves. They like that someone likes them. So when it comes down to how they make themselves feel good, they don't. Because they don't feel good for themselves. Someone else is making them feel good. I look at myself, I'm a gorgeous, sexy man with a 2-foot dick. Probably lying about the dick size, that's outrageous. But hey, why not? I mean, does someone have to tell me that, or can I tell myself that? Can I love myself, or I need someone to love me? If I don't love myself, how can that someone love me? But I don't even love myself. You are who you are. Why is this change happen to people? Hollywood. Hollywood wants people to think they can be this way when they know they can't. You're not gonna look like Chris Hemsworth off of fucking Thor. The dude's on steroids. Unless you take roids. Unless you take all these steroids, or whatever the fuck they take, you're genetically not gonna be that fucking big. Sorry guys. You could be strong as fuck and you could be somewhat big. Depends on your genetics. Stop thinking you could be like these stupid fucks. They're 1%ers for a reason, which means unattainable. You cannot attain that because you don't have the luxury to do it. And if you do, then you're part of the 1% society. Most people don't, and they never fucking will. So to have that mentality to keep on believing in stupid shit, obtain what you can attain without all that bullshit. That's why I like when influencers come out and they say, Great Dude said, all these bodybuilders come out. You're not going to look like me unless you take roids. You will never look like this. Because you have to work out for 15 fucking years or 10 years. But it doesn't mean you can't have a healthier lifestyle. It does not mean you can't be strong. But people believe they're going to look like Chris Bumstead. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Dude's got enormously good genetics. He takes an enormous amount of steroids, or at least takes enough to maintain. But that's not the ideal physique. I say ideal physique is what makes you happy. If you're fat, then lose the weight. How you lose the weight? Eat more protein. Eat protein in your diet more often. Your body will regulate everything out. That's what I'm doing. I lift weights. I've been eating, not even more protein. Eating consistent amount of protein. And I'm seeing a difference. I'm dropping weight, and I am getting bigger. I'm getting a lot. Yes, I did weight train for a little bit. I did a lot of arms. Didn't do a lot of shoulders. And my shoulder strength has gone up. I can feel that I'm getting stronger. Well, yeah, it's not. I'm not lifting 15,000 pounds like all these other motherfuckers are because they've been lifting for a long ass time. I'm lifting 5 more pounds. But to me, that's succession. You get stupid motherfuckers, and normally they're people that have already been lifting for a long ass time. I'm just going by, lifting right now. They'll say, why aren't you lifting up my weight? Because you can't just magically lift heavier weight without the muscle mass to lift it. Skinny ass, wiry people can't curl 30 pounds with each arm. Compared to someone that actually has mass on them, because 30 pounds is a lot of fucking weight. You don't think it is. Take 30 pounds and curl that shit. To know how weak you are is to know how strong you need to get. But your strength depends on what you want to do with it. So I get stronger because I feel like I like to be stronger and I see weakness in my body. My legs are weak, so I'm doing more squats. I spend money on a Bowflex bike. I do my biking every now and again. I put on heavy resistance. My legs burn in that. It feels great. So when I do my goblet lifts with my Bowflex weights, guess what? They're getting easier now. I can put more pressure on them. I can lift faster. I can lift slightly heavier. What's that going to do? Well, next time I pick up 45 pounds off the ground, it'll be lighter. Makes my job easier. That's all it is. Don't do it for that woman next door that you want to put your dick in. Because that's what I used to do. It never went anywhere. I had a hot-ass neighbor next door. Fat-ass, titties, nut, I mean, now she's just, I don't know what she's now, but... and... now I do it for myself, and now I'm starting to see that women are being attracted to me even more. So either do it the opposite way of saying, I do it because I want pussy, or you do it the way that I'm doing it, you do it for yourself, and you're going to get it no matter what. It both works for the same thing. But some guys think they have to do it to get pussy. They have to. No, you don't. You do it for yourself. Because all young people think like that. The ones that do it for themselves have way better luxury in life. The sooner you learn that, the better off you are.
My brothers have escaped you.
It's gonna work better for you. I'll tell everybody that, you tell all your friends that, because the world would be a better place if everyone did it for themselves. I see so many people lose interest because that woman of their dreams doesn't even like them because they're probably just a dumb fuck.
Good journey, Mephisto.
There was this one girl
Get my
that I liked
regards
in
to
high
the
school and
abyss.
that. She's like a year or two, I think she's like a year younger than me and that. She was very beautiful, she had nice little boobs and that, we were both young and that, we both really liked each other, so we were like 17, 18. And I asked her out a day, she used to come over and sit there and make out with me, she did for entertainment value and whatever not. I asked her out, she said she didn't want to go out with me, and I said, well, you've been coming over for like, off and on for like a month or so, hanging out with me and that, making out with me and that, you don't want to date me? No, I want to date this guy because he has a six-pack. Dude was ugly as fuck, because he had a nice body and that. Not even a couple months later, the dude gets her fucking pregnant and then bounces on her ass. And of course, she ended up like losing a kid and that or whatever, which is sad. She didn't want to have a kid at the time. The guy just... And I met her later on. I'm just like, saw that guy go, and she got all pissed off at me. I'm like, hey, you did it to yourself. Don't get mad at me for your decision. That's basically how it goes.
Techniques.
I look at all the things that I did, and I look at all the things that other people do, and I try to put things together in that perspective to see what you need to see in life. And it says what you need to see, not what you want to see, what you need to see. Some people just want to see stuff. No, it's a need. If you don't have a structured design that's good, as in a good influence on your life will fall apart pretty fast. It always does. I only know this stuff because I've been studying it and researching it for so long, it kind of just becomes part of me. So now it's easier for me to identify it and grow even more. That's why I'm such an aggressive talker. It's always been who I am. But it's just about making sense out of stuff. I don't want anyone to go through what I went through, you know, and torment and shit. It was a lot of torment.
I researched how to flirt with women before.
Well, flirting is just an excitement. There's no learning how to flirt. Your body automatically gets in tune with that. Your body automatically does it. Now, what you say depends on the woman itself. If you do select word phrases and that from dumb fucks, influencers that tell you there's this specific word that the girl automatically bend over for you and you'll put your dick right into her ass. That never works. All those alpha male cocksuckers are all wrong. They're all really fucking stupid. There's very few things that they say. And yes, I'm making fun of half the fucking YouTubers and not all of them that do this shit. You attract based upon you, how you are. You don't attract based upon what you're not. People pretend to be strong, but they're weak. They think that woman wants you to be strong, but that woman's looking at you for who you are, but you think you have to be this way. You think it, not her. That's why a lot of women walk away from certain guys, because they know that you're fake. Only desperate, immature women attract the fake because they're fake. See how it works? You attract based upon your mindset. I have a very strong mindset. I do not attract the dumb women. Dumb women fucking hate me. Because they're stupid. They see that you're this, you think that you're smart. No, bitch, because I am smart. You're just dumb. So what happens is I attract two women that are smart. They're like, oh, that's a cool conversation to talk about. That's amazing. You know, I attract the fucking super fucking hot model looking girls before. And not saying that they're all dumb. Some of them, like the last one I attracted to, she was amazing. I fucked it up because I wasn't ready for her. So I had to let her go. I had to, you know, I mean, honestly, we just fucking stopped talking. Because I was being a fucking idiot. I fucked that shit up pretty bad. Would I like to be with this girl again? I mean, yeah, she was amazing. She was sexy. She had a great life in that. You know, she wants to help me get better as a person. But I did it for myself. Now I see that it could have been better. I could have had a hot-ass skinny girl I like to dance on my dick all day long. Am I going to be proud of it once it happens? I guess. But I'm not going to take it as like, high five, bros. Yeah, I finally slept with that girl because her ass is fat. I don't give a fuck about all those motherfuckers. That's what a lot of men do because they want to feel that they're important. Women do that too. They sleep with a really hot guy and they high five their girlfriends. Oh my god, his dick was so fat, and oh my god, when he came, it was so amazing. They don't give a fuck. They're all like, that's nice. They're thinking, I want that dick now. So now you got all your girlfriends want to fuck your boyfriend because you're high-fiving them saying how good it was. So now they're all trying to hunt him down. Same thing with guys. All the guys are trying to fuck your girlfriend that. Keep it your damn self. They don't need to know shit. You can say, yeah, it was a great night. You know, we made love or we had sex. It was great. Cool. Awesome. There you go. Yeah, sinking in. This is what young people do. They think I work in that. If I have a girl that looks at me, that's attracted to me, other guys will notice it and they'll say, you already know it. Oh, she's not looking at you, she's looking at me. Like, okay. And they'll keep on repeating it over and over again. I'm like, I don't know why she's looking at me. I'm just confused. You know, you keep staring at me and that. I'm just asking a question. She's not looking at you, she's looking at me. Like, shut the fuck up, I don't care. And I said, you know why she's looking at me? Because I look like a man, you look like a kid. Duh. That's what it is. Because in their eyes, they see a man. Bulky, I'm stocked, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. They're scrawny, average looking. And they're like, they think that they try to use me to say, oh, well, no, they're looking at me, not you. I don't give a fuck if they look at me. I get looked at all the damn time. I don't care. I'm not high-fiving my friend. Oh, yeah, she looked at me again. Oh, my God, so cool, guys. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm 33 years old. I don't care about that. What do you want, Liger? Can it be a bragging effect? Yeah, it can be, but don't give a fuck. If that's what you care about, then care about it. Because I surely don't give a fuck as much. It makes me feel good to be attracted to, but I'm not like, oh my god. What?
Life is brutal.
Well, you won't go outside again? Fine. Stay in the yard, though. It always blows my mind. And then they try to, like, think that I'm trying to hunt girls down to have sex with them when I'm not. And one instance that happened. One of the manager girls came in. Her sister came in. She was younger than that. And I'm like, okay. I would say she's probably, I guess, like 17 or something like that. And instantly, one of the guys that was around her age was saying, are you trying to attract to her and that? I'm like, no, I'm just, I didn't say anything. I'm just like, oh, no, like, why? Why would you say that? Well, watch out, because they'll try to date your sister or whatever. And I'm like, you're putting lots of words in my motherfucking mouth, man. I get girls hella hotter than that, with bigger titties and ass, and I want to stop it, please. It blows my fucking mind. That's pure, utter jealousy, and it's ridiculous. It's... it's so dumb. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Life is brutal. Eh. It sure is funny, though. There's always something like that in the air. Always some type of jealousy. But if you can imagine what people say when you're not in that vicinity, or say, like, if you're not at work and that, you can hear what people say about you, you'd be very surprised how much, like, stuff people would engage you with. Be like, why would you say that? Kind of thing. I've always wondered about that. Because I love hearing insight about what other people say, just to see if it's something I need to work on, or if it's like semi-praise, it's going to make you feel better. Stuff like that. You never know. Some people say a lot of stuff and they don't even actually like to say it while you're there. They'll say it when you're not there. I've always realized that too. That's why I like to speak my mind as much as I can. So I love being on public forums. Surprisingly, some of the people at work actually do watch me from all my jobs, actually, besides Hooters. Like White Castles, and they come on every now and again. They don't say nothing, but a lot of times because I block a lot of them from talking, because some of them are pieces of shit. Like people like get like this habit of thinking that they're high mighty and shit, or whatever it is. It blows my mind. I'm high and mighty. High and mighty from what? You're a damn human being like me. A human being is not going to be a higher level than another human being. I don't care what job you have. No one gives a fuck. Because I surely do not. I love that shit, dude. I'm princess. Shut up. You ain't princess. That's the number one thing I don't like when women think, man. Stop thinking you're a damn princess. Princesses don't exist. Okay? Tiger. Come on, old puppy. Come on. Get me faster than that, Slowpoke. What are you doing, big old puppy doggy? Yeah, that shit makes me laugh, because one of the girls at my work thinks that. It's like, oh, you gotta stop thinking about that.
Honestly, I'm a piece of shit that tries to make girls like me, then I reject them before.
Hey, you can't make a girl like you. It's a. Yeah, you're right. Guys will use what they call bullshit talk to bring in girls that they like. And later on in their life, when the guy eventually stops acting and starts being who he is, you start seeing a change. Because your heart and your feelings will project what you like. So if you're an asshole guy...
Sadistic sore.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You speak your mind, man. That's what this is all about. You know, we can't... Don't be sorry about what you want to say. That's the whole point of my channel now. You can speak freely as long as it's productive. Not just say a bunch of stupid fucking shit and ask really retarded questions that have nothing to do with anything. But yeah, these are very important subjects. Because a lot of guys have issues with this, and same thing with a lot of women that have issues with this. They're like, who should I be? Just be yourself. Well, what's that? Holy shit. That's when you start having problems. I don't know who to be. The strategy is, okay, if you like doing specific things, that's who you are. That's who you have to be, right? So if you like lifting weights, lift weights. If you like to play video games, play video games. Yeah, if you like to do things, be that person that you like to be. A woman's gonna gravitate towards that likes to do that stuff too. Ask the question. Say, hey, do you like playing video games? If she says, no, I'm not into video games. I like to be on Facebook and Twitter and oh my god, take pictures of myself and well, bitch, you ain't going nowhere in life. Okay, next. The next girl will be like, yeah, I love playing video games. What do you like to play? Whatever game you like. You know, if you say, I play Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2, great game. She says, I play Killing Floor 2. That's a winner, because that game's fun with multiplayer. You can say, are you any good? She says, yeah, I'm really good. Bam, look, got a soulmate right there. Right there. I mean, looks do matter, but you'd be very surprised. A very attractive-looking woman with big-ass titties probably likes to play video games. Just because she's got big-ass boobs does not mean that she doesn't like to be a dork.
I made a girl like me before, but I fucked up because I fell in love, but they like me for being fake.
Well, that's what it is. Just follow what you think that you are and guide people, and you'll be guided towards the things that you like based upon who you are. So a woman's gonna like you if you start talking about who you are. Simple facts, what you like to eat. Simple facts, what do you like to watch? TV shows can bring in a lot of people to like you. Because you got something to talk about. But being fake as fuck, and like, if some girl likes to watch Twilight and that, I like Twilight. I think Twilight's a very good movie. Some guys think it's a little bit gay in that, but I enjoy vampires and that. So if a girl likes watching Twilight, and I actually do like it, guess what? You build up a relationship with that. You like vampires, you like mysterious stuff and that, and then you go into zombies, you go into demons and devils and angels and gods. So you got all these genres to live life by. And then it becomes very interesting. But if I talked about it and pretend that I liked it, then none of that would happen. If I date a girl because she's got big ass titties, eventually she's gonna get floppy boobies, and then all of a sudden it's not gonna be the luxury that I like. And I'm gonna get man boobs and that and lose my muscle mass. And she's going for the way I look. You can only maintain it for so long. Eventually you're gonna lose it. That's why body types don't matter that much, because as you get older now, you're gonna lose it eventually. So you gotta do about other things. I like video games. I can play Killing Floor to the day I fucking die. I love Killing Floor. Or Killing Floor 2. There he is, all motherfuckers around here. Fuck these burning stories. That's what it is. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
After my experience, I never tried to do it again.
Well, that's all it is. Yeah, it's all about learning. It depends how old you are and that. Like, when you start seeing it and that, you'll start to notice it.
He squandered his
Yeah, so like, if you approach a girl that you really like and that, number one, ask her what her favorite movie is. Ask her what her favorite food is. Or ask her what she likes to eat. Normally it's like, oh, what's your favorite food? Them are the two questions they're always going to give you an answer if she likes you. Now, the form of like is in three ways. Either she doesn't fucking like you at all, she won't respond to you at all. She could be interested because you asked a question for attention, and she's like, oh, I like this and that. Or she actually does like you because she's been scoping you out for the whole entire time. There was one girl in high school, and she was, I'd known her since I was like in 6th grade. She was a year younger than me, but we always had class together now. And when she grew up and that, she became a fucking hottie. She had big fat ass titties and that, her ass is thick as fucking, and she's very, very good looking. I mean, her face was, I say her face was a little bit above average and that, but whatever, it doesn't matter. She really liked me. She had a massive crush on me. One day in health class, I remember that, I think I was like 17 and she was like 16. She had fat ass tits. She had a big ass crack on her. I mean, honestly, she was very fucking arousing. She said to me, she's like, I would do anything for you, and that I'm like, okay. She's like, I'll even let you fuck my tits and bust all over my boobs, and that I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. Because she was so attracted to me. She said, fuck it, I'm going in. And to me, I didn't think like that because, you know, confident issues and stuff like that. I had a lot of issues in that. But I never really thought about it like that in the first place. So, if a woman approaches me and throws her boobs in my face and says, don't you like them? I would be like, yeah, they look good. But doesn't mean you're gonna get me because you do that. You have to talk to me. You have to engage in a conversation with me. When women think they can just throw their tit and ass around thinking every guy is gonna be in love with them because they like them, they do that. You might be surprisingly wrong on that because that's not how it always works. I mean, yeah, it's arousing. I mean, I like it. Hell yeah, you know, I'll smack my meat up against the wall towards him that. You know, it's a nice thing. It makes me feel good for that moment. But that's not a relationship. What she should have done is she should have engaged in kind of a semi-sexual way. Instead of being up front, she had big tits. As soon as I looked at her boobs, she could have been like, oh, you like big boobs. Then I would tell her, yeah, I like big boobs. And they engaged in a conversation. What else do you like? Bam, it would start a relationship. I could have been with her. I could have married her. I could have been closer to her than that. But it didn't happen like that. Because she came out really quickly and said, hey, stick it in my ass. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. And she ended up marrying some loser-ass dude that, she gained a bunch of weight and that got fat, and then all of a sudden, you know, she probably has a shitty-ass life. All because she engaged in a super sexual effort when she was attractive looking, as in her body looked good. But all because she engaged in a simple conversation with me, just tried to be friends with me and pull me in through what I call a slow way of pulling in. I do it by slow. And some guys like myself are not, you know, I'm more inside my head than I am outside the real world sometimes. Yeah, there was the other girl from high school, and she was a year older than me. Oh no, I did. To a certain extent. For myself, because I wasn't ready. I was a fucking dumbass back then. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice. She would have pleasured me at Gunton, and she would have sucked my balls dry every single fucking damn day. Because she was that attracted to me. It would have been nice. But sex can be addictive like a drug, so you don't want to have too much of it. You want to have it. You want to have more than just that. So, like, when you look at dopamine rushes, that it's all about excitement. Sex is the best excitement you'll ever get because you want it. Every guy looks at a woman that they're very attracted to, and they're all popping boners now. Your balls get thicker than that because they do. When you're attracted to a woman, you build up more, you know, cum in your nuts and all that stuff and that. And then when you screw that girl and that, and it feels good, you might do it for like the first couple months now because it's really hot and heavy. But that person doesn't have a good personality now that fits yours, it becomes nothing but sex. And eventually the sex will get dull. I know plenty of girls that stop having sex with their boyfriends and that because it gets dull. They don't feel that way anymore. Like, oh, really? So yes, what else do you do? Well, I work all day. Okay, well, you have to do something. So if you're interacting with your boyfriend enough, and you only do it when you're like, fuck me! And the guy's like, oh! And then all of a sudden you're done. You might feel good for that first couple hours, maybe for that whole entire day. And then once that goes away, you lose a little bit of that sexuality. It goes down a little bit. It's like a gauge. It goes down a little bit. Because you want it at first. Yeah, that girl from high school, yeah, I blast her titties to gun cadet. I'd be blowing that all over the damn place. It would have been fantastic for the first couple of months. But once you do it, you're like, yeah.
That is why I'm very picky.
Well, to be picky for personality now, looks can always attract you, but personality can always not be there. I mean, one of my ex-girlfriends, so to say one of the girls that I didn't really date, we went on like one date, say if she came back, and she found me on YouTube and then she says, She called out my name. She talked to me. These are scenarializations that I go through like every day. I look at life like that. Knowing that I've changed to a better man, will I take that and be like, yes, let's do this? Fuck yeah, I would in a heartbeat. So she came on and said, you know, I'm not with my boyfriend anymore. It turned out bad in that, you know. All because I apologized to her after 2 years. I was with a guy for 2 years and I tried that out. Didn't really like it too much. Don't be desperate enough. No, don't try it. Good experience, but it was definitely, yeah, it was pretty bad. So I tried that out, didn't work. And, you know, 2 years passed, because I was with her and that. And I am semi-bisexual, I guess. You know, and I'm happy I didn't go with her, because I would have ruined her life, because I was not ready for a relationship. She was hot as fuck. I seen her butt-ass naked, you know. Saw her once butt-ass naked. It was very, very nice. I ain't gonna lie, she was very sexy looking. Well, she ended up dating a guy in that after I fucked up everything. Luckily, I didn't do much to her, because we dated like, we were talking for a couple months, we didn't really do much. Because she was too busy with her business and that, and stuff like that. I had a great lifestyle, man. So, eventually it came down to that I'm happy I didn't date her. So after 2 years, I apologized to her. I blamed a lot of the shit on myself. It was very obviously I fucked up. And I regret it. I regret it ever since. She was the perfect woman for me. She really liked me. She liked to dance. She was a dancer and that. I like to dance and sing and that. I love that shit. So we had something in common. And other things would have came in, like watching movies and that would have been whatever. But then, when I apologized to her and that, she sent me a bunch of text messages and that. And she's like, don't talk to me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you don't want to talk to me. No, I'm just telling you how I feel and that, because that's what you do as a man. You express your thoughts about the situation that you fucked up on. That's pure gratitude. Most men don't do that. Most men are like, fuck you, bitch. You're a whore. You betrayed me. And no, I fucked up. And I've done that shit before. The whore thing of, you're just a hoe and all that stuff. And you cheat on me 500 times. The girl never did. But she said, I found a guy. I'm in love with him and that. I'm happy for you found someone. And I said, you know, I could say it was all my fault, which I said 90% of it was my fault. That's a lot of fault. And the only thing that was her fault is that she didn't see me enough. There was no engagement because she was too busy. And that was it on her part. Honestly, most of it was me. But if I could take a swing at that again, and she would actually like come to me and actually forgive me and all that stuff and that, whatever it is, yeah, I'd take a swing at it right now. No, I'm a way better man than what I used to be. And the reason why I changed, number one, I love myself. Number two, I do things I like to do. And number three, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Unless it's like certain things that they think that I don't like and they do stupid shit. Like, like say like the word creepy. I've been called creepy my whole entire life. You always want to think, well, what does that even mean? It means not normal. What the fuck is normal? Well, then again, what is normal? No one knows. There's no such thing, because not everyone can be the same. So then I don't gravitate towards people that do that dumbass shit. It's one of the girls at work and that called me creepy and that. Because I made a simple joke about fucking French toast and dating. When I finally asked her about it, she says, don't put me and you and dating together. Like, I never said I want to date you. I just made a joke about French toast, literally. And she freaked out. And then I told her on it, you freaked out. You're like, oh my god, you're acting like you're putting in my ass right now. What the fuck, bitch? What the hell are you talking about? You're young and dumb. You're gonna think that. And it's like, I didn't freak out. Yeah, you did. You freaked out. That's why you're talking. You would not be freaking out if you'd be like, oh, ha 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 ha. I would never date you. I don't like guys like you. I mean, you ain't gonna like a man. You like guys like you. And then the person that you are. You like dumb fucks because you're a dumb fuck. Okay, cool. Got nothing to gravitate towards. You're just stupid. But you like to talk about me when I'm not there. I already noticed that. Talk about me awfully a lot. You're always wondering. And every time I talk about girls I like and that, she get mad. What? You want me down? Come here. Get up here, puppy. Liger. Come here. Go lay down, turd bucket. I always find it quite hilarious because what they don't say is what they actually want to do. And then they freak out about it because they notice that you notice, and they're all like, and they freak out. You're not supposed to notice that. Well, you're fucking throwing out there like a damn, a boulder. You're throwing a boulder at me, big as a fucking house. It's very noticeable. It's that big, it's very noticeable. No! No! That shit's hella funny though. Like, damn. Yeah, but as long as you stick with those things and that, you stick with who you are and that, you can always build on yourself. I say being a man